second, but I'm gonna search the remainder of that car. Am I gonna find anything else in there you shouldn't have on you? I'm right here. Listen to me. Am I gonna find anything in there you shouldn't have? Marijuana, methamphetamine, crack, cocaine, acid.
Welcome back to Advocacy Alchemy with Professor Ross. Today we have a good one, guys. In this lecture, we're diving deep into a real-life body cam case from Navarre, Florida, where what started as a routine traffic stop spiraled into a chaotic encounter. We'll break down the key laws involved, explore evidentiary standards, and touch on that little feeling, the gut instinct that plays a surprising role in legal analysis. Let's get into it.
Hello, how are you? Hey, I'm Deputy Lynn, Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to make your acquaintance. My lieutenant here told me she stopped you for 95 and a 65. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, but I was following the car in front of me. I don't understand.
Well, then y'all were both doing 95 and a 65.
No,
Your speedometer work?
Just now, it says 65 is speed.
Okay. Your speedometer work okay?
Yeah, it was working. But
What did it say? What did it say you were doing?
I was just keeping up with traffic, and I didn't even.
So when you were keeping up with traffic, what did it say you were doing speed-wise? Did you look at it?
I didn't look. I swear to God.
Okay, all right.
Just
no worries.
With the flow.
I got you. Hey, do me a favor. Would you mind step out with me real quick and talk to me in front of her car over here? What's up, Demorian? How you doing, man?
Am I going to jail or something?
No, just come over here and talk to me.
Okay.
You got shoes on? Okay, you got shoes on. I'll make sure you want to stand on this hot asphalt. Hey, listen, is there anything in that vehicle I need to know about? Any marijuana hit, methamphetamine, crack cocaine, acid, ecstasy, LSD?
No.
There's nothing in there. Why am I smelling the odor of marijuana coming out of your vehicle?
I don't know.
Okay, has there been marijuana in there?
I just rented it earlier.
Hold up. Stop.
I just rented it earlier.
Where's the marijuana at inside the vehicle?
I don't know.
I'm going to give you one opportunity to be honest with me before I take you to jail for possession of marijuana.
Please don't take me to jail.
Listen to me.
Please don't.
Listen to me. I'm telling you, there's marijuana inside the vehicle because I can smell it. Okay, do you have a medical marijuana card?
No, it was just a pin.
Listen to me. There we go. Now we're being honest.
Okay.
Okay, so listen to me. Where's the pin at inside the vehicle?
I have it in my purse. I can grab it real quick.
I don't want you to grab it real quick. I'm going to get it in just a second, but I'm going to search the remainder of that car. Am I going to find anything else in there you shouldn't have on you? I'm right here. Listen to me. Am I going to find anything in there you shouldn't have? Marijuana, methamphetamine, crack, cocaine, acid, ecstasy, LSD. I'm asking you to be honest with me because I'm going to search the car. Hold up and stop shit. Don't walk into traffic.
I'm not.
Do me a favor, girl. Stand on this grass right here.
I just got a blunt in the car, okay?
I can do some shuffling too. Look out, man. What you going to do? Look out, boys. It's coming through. Yeah, man.
For their birthday, and it was just...
How do you say your name?
Barisha,
let's start over with each other, okay? Because you haven't been honest with me yet, all right? I don't want to take you to jail.
I don't want to go to jail.
So listen to me right now, then. Listen to me right now. Let's start over and let's be honest with each other. Barisha, how you doing? I'm Deputy Lynn, Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office. I smell marijuana coming from inside your vehicle.
Okay,
do you have a medical marijuana license?
No.
Okay, so is there marijuana inside your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay, where's the marijuana at inside your vehicle?
I got it in the thing. It's in the the little console. That's it.
Okay, what kind of marijuana product is it that we're talking about in the console?
It's just a rolled blunt. That's it.
Just a rolled blunt?
Yes.
What about the pin you were just telling me about?
Before I left, and I was just bringing it to where I was going, and that's it, the pin.
Okay. So a pin and a blunt. That's what we got in there?
That's it.
I'm not going to find any raw in there. I'm not going to find no buds.
Anything else. There's
not going to find no pills you shouldn't have in there?
No. Swear to God. I can grab everything.
Whose little kids are these in the back seat?
Mine.
Why aren't they buckled up?
They are. The two girls were sharing the buckle, and then we just...
Why you got two of them sharing one buckle?
This is what they rented me. I didn't know.
Okay. How many people you got in there total? I see you got Demorian in front, and who's in the back?
The 4 kids in the back. We're 15 minutes from my sister's house, and we were staying there.
Okay. All right. Have you ever been in trouble with law before?
No.
Are you on papers, probation, community control, anything like that?
No, sir. You can run my name.
Then this is just then listen to me. This is just as simple as this. If all you've got in there is a little bit of a blunt, and you got a little bit of a pin, listen to me. Stop interrupting me. If that's all you got in there is a little bit of a pin and a little bit of a blunt, not an entirely huge deal.
No.
Now, this deputy, she might write you a citation for the speed or something like that, but listen to what I'm telling you.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to search that vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir. I'll grab it for you.
I need the little ones to step out. We can have them stand in the grass over here, but let's say, come here. I didn't tell you to walk away yet.
I'm sorry, my anxiety's thrown off.
I'm not trying to throw your anxiety off. I want you to listen to me for a second.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to kind of put your anxiety at ease.
I know.
Do the little ones have shoes they can wear because there's fire ants and whatnot?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So let's put some tennis shoes or whatever we got on them.
Okay.
Let's have them stand in the grass, but I don't want them to get eaten up by bugs. Okay. So put the shoes on them first. Okay. You got shoes on? All right, cool, man. Step on out for me, Demorian. Come stand back here by my lieutenant for me, Demorian. Come stand right back here. Y'all got shoes on? All right, put your shoes on. I don't want you to get bitten up by no fire ants or nothing, all right? What you got brass knuckles for?
It was a present. It was like 5 years ago.
It's a present that's considered a concealed weapon. Yeah. Can't have brass knuckles in Florida. Hey, Demorian. Go ahead and turn around for me, man.
It's not his stuff. It's not.
I want you to. You hold this.
Mine.
Turn around.
It's the bag was
Put your hand behind
mine.
your back for me.
The bag was mine.
Hang tight. It looks nice.
Have it.
So, Demorian, I'm putting you in handcuffs right now, bud, because you got a warrant out of Louisiana.
Warrant?
What? What happened?
Hold up, listen to me. I'm going to explain it to you. Don't pull away from me, though. You'll wind up on the ground. You got a warrant out of Louisiana for ag assault. Was it ag assault? Was that what they said? Okay. Ag assault. We'll clear up in just a second.
What he said?
Hang on 1 second. Back up for me. Take a step back for me.
What did he do? I can hear you.
We'll explain in just a minute.
I'll explain it in just a second. He's got a warrant out of Louisiana. I believe they said ag assault, but I'll double check on that.
Ag assault. What's that?
Aggravated assault.
It's just what it sounds like, aggravated assault. Yeah, you can kind of say it that way. Don't worry, I'm going to let you have a seat in the back of my car for just a second, okay?
Yeah.
We'll just get you out of the heat for just... I'm not trying to embarrass you on the side of the road and have you stand here in handcuffs, okay?
What?
So you're just detained right now, so what happens, listen to me. What happens is you have a warrant out of Louisiana.
Yes.
We send a hit to Louisiana.
Yeah.
Okay? The hit comes back either confirmed or they won't want you. Okay? One of the two things, right? They're going to say, let him go, we'll get him in a later time and date, or they're going to say, go ahead and send him to us. Okay? If they say, go ahead and send him to us, you'll be taken to Santa Rosa County Jail. We'll go from there.
Right.
If not, I'll let you go. You can deal with your warrant on a later date and time. Do you know what the warrant's for? Do you recall?
Okay, wait. All right, can you finish this? All right, look. Okay, a warrant for aggravated assault?
Mm-hmm. Aggravated assault on a police officer.
Wait, what?
I think they said on a police officer. Here, let me have you have a seat. I'm gonna look. Give me a second, man.
Just please try to just get.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out, bud. But right now, like I said, you're being detained.
Yeah.
You're not under arrest quite yet. You're being detained. I want you to sit down. Watch your head for me, okay?
All right.
We'll get your information taken here in a second.
I don't know what none of that is.
Your mom, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what she's telling me is that he has a warrant out of Louisiana. Okay? A full extradition warrant out of Louisiana, which means
He got a ticket or something?
no, it means he caught a criminal charge.
Yeah, but like, how did he get?
Has he been in trouble with law enforcement in Louisiana?
I don't know. He
don't tell you nothing?
No, he bounces back and forth with his friends and his.
Well, I'm here to tell you then. Demorian got in some trouble, it sounds like, in Louisiana, and he's got a warrant for his arrest for aggravated assault. I'm going to look at the exact specifics of that in just a second when I can look at the exact specifics of that. But meanwhile, we're going to deal with what we got sitting on your rooftop, and then I'm going to come back and get you some more information in just a second, okay? Stand by.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
What's going on here? Why are they stopping the car?
Okay, who are you?
I'm here. Don't worry.
Who are you?
I'm Bettieshia. No.
1031 Denver County, Florida.
All right. Why are they searching her?
Okay, you're not involved in this, so I need you to go back to your vehicle. I need you to go back to her vehicle.
2023 last year. Probable cause.
Okay. Go back to your vehicle or you can go to jail.
No, it's illegal.
Go back to your vehicle.
No, it's not. Go back to your car.
Go back to your car.
Go in handcuffs and go to jail.
Betty, just go.
Return to your car.
All right, just know it is illegal.
This is your last.
Go back to your car.
Remember that.
If you come back out here, I will take you to jail.
For what?
All right.
Betty should just go,
Now, come
please.
here.
No, please.
You're going to jail.
Betty,
Put your
no, please
hands behind
don't.
your
I
back.
don't have Lewis's number. You're good. Don't end that video. They're illegally searching your car. Last year it was passed. Any smell of anything is not a probable cause to search a vehicle. When I got a lot of money to play, I will sue.
You are now under arrest. You are now under arrest for
what,
obstructing
officer?
justice.
Obstructing justice? But
Yes,
did I
you
walk
are.
up and do it? I'm here to pick
Yes,
up
you
the
did.
kids.
Doesn't matter.
I'm here to get the
You're going to jail. Somebody else is going to have to get the kids. Hey,
I
LT,
need my
do you have a
stuff.
cage?
I need my stuff.
You pull away from me. One time you're going on the ground. Do not pull away from
I
me.
didn't pull away from you, officer.
You're pulling away from me right now.
Barisha, I need my phone, please. My keys.
173.
Make sure the video does not end. I'm recording for my safety. I'm recording
Yeah, no,
for
I'm
my
coming.
safety.
I need another with a cage. I don't want to put them in the same one.
23. We need another unit.
So I'm under arrest for not even stepping 10 foot near you?
No, you're within 10 feet. You were in her face.
You know I have a video?
You're going to jail.
And I have it all on video.
That's excellent. So do I.
Okay. Can we just
No.
please?
No, I gave her fair warning several
Okay,
times.
I've never even approached you. I was nowhere near you,
I told you
officer.
back up multiple times.
I was never near you.
You're going to jail.
Let's go. Illegally searching her car. You do realize that
Sister, you need
probable
to study
cause.
up on your statutes.
Pull it up right now on your phone.
I'm not arguing it with you right now.
Call up higher up. Ask them.
That is a higher up. She's a lieutenant.
So she would know that it's illegal. In the state of Florida, you cannot search a vehicle with probable cause anymore.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, y'all stand back over there by that car for me,
They
please.
have the kids, guys, the kids out on side of the highway. I'm here to pick up the kids. No,
Give me your phone.
My phone is here to record my
Give me your phone.
You are not. You know you're not allowed to take that. You know
Yeah, I am, because you're going to jail. Sarge, hold that. Give me your keys. You're going to jail for obstructing justice.
I have
told
it
you
all on
multiple
video,
times
ma'am.
to back
I
up.
never even stood near him. I know. Ma'am, I am scared for my life, and I would like to record this. I am scared for my life. I never even got 10 foot near him. All I did was walk up and ask, why are they searching the
I'm sorry,
court?
can you say
I
none?
can show you the video.
It's not your business.
That has been confirmed. They will extradite you.
Here are the kids.
26. Show me 10-15 on him, but I got one more detained. I'm going to get you some 14 in just a second.
Okay, the highway.
Sarge, can I walk over to your car? Is that all right?
15, 14.
I would like my...
Oh, you got somebody back? Okay. I guess I'm going to put them together. I put them together. I don't know their relationship to each other.
It's my sister, and I'm here to pick up the kids. I have
That's
it
her
all on
sister,
video.
that's her
I did
son.
not...
So this would be, yeah.
Well,
All right, let's go. Let's go for a walk.
I like my belongings.
Let's go for a
I have to
walk.
turn off my emergency lights. Can't you see? I have to turn everything off,
Oh, you're going to keep pushing against me and wind up on the ground?
listen to the deputy.
Now,
My truck.
do you have
see
anything
the
on you that's going to
lights
get you in trouble when you get to jail?
No.
Sarge, you want to search her for me?
Don't
I'll
even
hold
have
the
a
handcuffs.
record, and you're doing all of this.
You did this. You walked up on us and refused to leave.
Fucking us. I asked her a question on what was going on, and you harassed
Do
me.
you have anything on you that's going to poke me in the
No,
back?
ma'am. I cannot wait for this case. This is about to be a moneymaker for me. I got lots of petty money. This is insane. Arresting someone with zero charges, anything.
That doesn't mean you're not committing a crime currently.
We have it on video.
I know we do.
Yeah, I
got it
never
on
said.
several body
You
cameras.
walked up to me
She good?
and grabbed me.
You have a bra on?
No, it's the waist trainer. Can I please turn off the lights on my vehicle?
Then we'll take care of that. Go ahead and sit down for me. Watch your head when you step in. Hey, Demorian, step back out with me.
Can you help me?
So, yep. Swing your feet around. No, look. Twist around. Your feet got to come first. All right. So here's the deal. They confirmed your warrant. Here. Yep. I'm going to pull your foot right here. There you go. They confirmed your warrant, so they are going to extradite. So at this point, I'm going to empty your pockets of whatever you got on you, okay? Just chill out, man. It's all right. All right, look. You got 4 coins in your pocket right there. That's going to go with that cash that you had on you. And my dog ear out your pockets.
It's crazy.
It is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
1 more coin. That's a total of 5 coins along with the paper money you got in the front. Demorian, nothing else on you?
No, sir.
Nothing's going to get you in trouble when you're introduced into the jail? Anything in your shoes?
No, look, man.
I ain't going to make you come over here, man. There's ants out here, but if you want to, just give you the opportunity to be honest. Step away from me. All right, slip them back on if you can. Best you can. So you're going to be placed under arrest and you're going to go to jail today for your warrant out of Louisiana. You don't have any charges with me.
Help me, what is the
I'm going to explain to you in just a second as soon as I get a chance, okay? I'm going to sit down, I'm going to look at the screen. You and I are looking together. You and I are going to look at the screen together here in just a second, okay? Watch your head when you step in, okay? So this is what you're losing today, okay?
That's fine.
Listen to me.
I'm sorry.
Please don't interrupt. Remember you told me earlier you had 1 stick blunt.
Yes.
You got 2. You told me earlier you had 1 pen. You got 5.
Didn't know that was in.
You didn't know you had 5 in there?
No, not the extras.
And listen, to be honest with you, that one's in Demorian's bag. He could be going to jail for it. You know, so let me
charge, sir.
let me explain something. Ain't how that works. Let me explain something to you. This right here, that little bit of dab oil in there, I don't care what they call it in Louisiana. It's a felony here in the state of Florida.
Okay.
Demorian more than anybody should know that.
I didn't know.
This is a felony in the state of Florida. Any quantity of THC oil concentrate is a felony. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 counts. 5 counts of a third-degree felony.
I thought was bad was
Listen to me.
this.
You're looking at 5 counts of a third-degree felony, possession of controlled substance.
Okay.
Possession of marijuana. That's a misdemeanor in the state of Florida.
Okay.
I'm not going to take you to jail for any of it because I'm not trying to take you to jail. That wasn't my intention from the very get-go. Like I told you when I first started talking to you back in the car, what did I say?
I was scared at first. I'm sorry.
I said, listen, if you just got marijuana products, we're fine with it. We're not fine with it. We're going to seize them, but we're fine with it. You ain't going to go to jail, right? Did I tell you that? And so I'm a man of my word. I'm not going to take you to jail for marijuana products. To include THC oil, no, I could. Again, that's 5 counts of a third-degree felony right there. Possession of controlled substance. You told me you don't have a medical marijuana card. That's where we're at. Okay? So, this is where we're at on that. You're going to lose these products today. Okay? Take a good look at them.
That's fine.
That way you don't say Deputy Lynn stole my joints from me. Okay? These are the items you're losing today. You're not going to get these back and put them in for destruction. Like I told you, I'm not going to charge you with them. That's what I told you from the get-go.
Okay.
Now, your friend, sister, what is she to you?
My sister.
She's your sister. Your sister's going to go to jail today. Because she's obstructing justice. Whose car is that? That's my question
Her
for you.
husband and her.
Okay. Is there somebody around who can get that car for her?
Louis, her husband, he's 15 minutes away.
Okay.
That's where we was
Do
headed.
you have his phone number?
No, I'd have to ask her.
Okay. So I'm going to let you call Louis to come get the vehicle. Otherwise, I'm going to have to tow it. Because it can't sit here on the side of the road.
Yes, sir.
And I don't want to tow her pretty purple Cadillac over there.
Yes, sir.
All right? So Louis needs to come get the vehicle. We'll address that in just a second.
Okay.
You have any questions for me so far?
No, sir.
Demorian, his warrant is confirmed. His hit's confirmed. They're going to pick him back up and they're going to send him back to Louisiana, where he's going to address whatever he's got going on his warrant. I'm going to review that here on my computer in just a second and get the exact specifics of it.
In the video clip we're examining today, 2 sisters are pulled over by the Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office for speeding. Well, really, one sister was pulled over for speeding. The other sister showed up at the stop. What unfolds is a tense interaction marked by rapid escalation, ranging from allegations of illegal vehicle searches to arrest on multiple charges. Notice the officer's reliance on both observable behavior and the telltale odor of marijuana. But as we'll see, relying solely on the scent has become problematic, especially after changes in Florida law regarding hemp and marijuana distinctions. Let's jump into the law. First, you have speeding. This is found in Florida Statute Section 316.183. Driving 95 miles per hour in a 65 zone is a serious traffic violation. Exceeding speed limit by 30 miles or more results in a mandatory court appearance, fines starting at $250, and 4 points on a person's driver's license. If reckless driving is involved, charges under Florida Statute Section 316.192 may also apply, which carry even harsher penalties. Number 2, possession of marijuana. This is found at the Florida Statute Section 893.13, 6B. Possession of 20 grams or less of cannabis is a first-degree misdemeanor. Penalties can include up to 1 year in jail, probation, and a fine of up to $1,000. There's also a 6-month driver's license suspension that's involved also. Since the legalization of hemp in 2019, the odor of marijuana alone no longer establishes probable cause for a search. And that's simply because it's from the same plant. And I think it's based simply on how much THC is produced by the plant to determine whether you call it marijuana or hemp. All right, so next, number 3, possession of a controlled substance, THC oil concentrates. Florida Statute Section 893.13. This is also found in the same place, Section 6. But it's found at Section 8 also, okay? Possessing THC oil concentrates is a third-degree felony. A conviction can lead up to 5 years in prison, 5 years of probation, and a fine of up to $5,000. There's also a 6 months driver's license suspension, just like with the possession of marijuana. Number 4, the passenger had a warrant for aggravated assault. All right, now aggravated assault is defined under the Florida statutes at Section 784.021, but his charge was out of Louisiana, and they were saying they were going to have to see if Louisiana wanted him to be held until they can come pick him up. All right, so that's dealing with the warrant itself. And if an individual has an outstanding warrant from another state, Florida law enforcement can detain. That means to simply hold that person at the jail and initiate the extradition process. All right, when you extradite someone, that's when you take them from wherever they were arrested at or apprehended and send them back home or send them back to the location that's been looking for him. Aggravated assault is a third-degree felony in Florida. Now, we have to look at wherever he was at in Louisiana to determine what it is there. Okay, but in Florida, aggravated assault, it carries a punishment up to 5 years in prison, 5 years on probation, $5,000, the 555 again. All right, number 5, concealed weapon, brass knuckles. All right, Florida statute section 790.01. Possessing brass knuckles is considered a first-degree misdemeanor for carrying a concealed weapon without a permit. Penalties include up to 1 year in jail or that 1 year of probation and a fine of up to $1,000. Number 6, obstructing justice or resisting arrest without violence. This is all found under the Florida statute section 843.02. Interfering with law enforcement during a traffic stop is a first-degree misdemeanor. Penalties can include that 1 year in jail or that 1 year probation and a fine of up to $1,000. All right, last, child safety or child endangerment. This is found under Florida statute section 316.613. All right, failing to properly restrain children in a vehicle violates Florida's child restraint law, and they're talking about a seatbelt. This is typically a moving violation, but in cases where a child's safety is significantly at risk, more severe charges such as child endangerment could apply. Now here, at the end of this whole thing, the sister, I believe her name was Barisha, she wasn't taken to jail. They came up with an arrangement where the officer was going to destroy the marijuana and the marijuana oil, or he's going to dispose of it. He's going to take it in his possession, take it back to the department, and dispose of it. At first, they were talking about her calling her husband to come pick up the car and the kids. But then at the end, after the sister gets involved and all that stuff, he's taken 2 people already, decided to let her go, cut her loose. Probably with a ticket for that speeding over 30 miles. And just because of the situation, they just let her go for the day. All right, doesn't happen always where you get that lucky, but as we see sometimes, it's not the original person that's stopped that gets arrested. All right, next we'll move into our evidentiary standards. The evidentiary standards are here to assist, and they're a basic requirement for our justice system, okay? There's certain levels of evidence that have to be met before an arrest can happen, before searches can happen, and before you can obtain a conviction. All right, the lowest level is called mere suspicion. This is an unsubstantiated hunch that something might be wrong, but it lacks any factual support. It can't justify a stop, detention, or a search on its own. This is just a gut feeling, and in our case, it's the officer's first sense that something doesn't add up. But by itself, it's not enough to justify any further action. Number 2, reasonable suspicion. All right, this is a legal standard requiring specific and articulable facts that suggest criminal activity is occurring. This allows for an investigative stop, but not a full search. Here, the officer's observation of marijuana odor and unusual behavior provides a starting point for further investigation. However, since 2019, odor alone isn't enough without additional facts. And we'll talk about those additional facts next. Number 3, probable cause. All right, this is a reasonable, or it requires a reasonable belief based on factual evidence that a crime has been, is being, or will be committed. This standard justifies searches and arrests. In Florida, the totality of the circumstances approach means that odor, visible contraband, and even the suspect's admission are all considered together. All right, next we have preponderance of the evidence. This is a standard used mostly in civil cases where the evidence must show that something is more likely true than not. 51% of the evidence needs to point to one person's side being true. While this standard isn't typically used in criminal proceedings, it can influence administrative or civil aspects of a case. Now, when we talk about administrative proceedings, we talk about things like going to driver control and having to get your license back. Sometimes you have to go to a hearing based on what happened. Or sometimes they have just an administrative process in determining whether you're going to get your license back. All right, number 5, clear and convincing evidence. This is a higher level of proof than preponderance. It requires that the evidence presented is highly and substantially more likely to be true than not. We say about 75% of the evidence needs to point to one side being true. This ensures that a claim affecting one's rights are backed by compelling evidence, strong evidence saying that, hey, look, this happened. Number 6, beyond a reasonable doubt. This is the highest standard of proof in criminal law. It requires that no reasonable person would doubt the defendant's guilt. For a criminal conviction, whether for speeding, controlled substances charges, or obstructing justice, the evidence presented must convince the jury of the defendant's guilt almost to the point of certainty. It requires about 90 to 95% of the evidence needs to say that this person committed the crime. So you need almost all the evidence, almost all, not all, almost all the evidence needs to point to the person being guilty for something or for the crime that's being charged. In this case, the suspect repeatedly insisted that law enforcement could not establish probable cause. And the suspect I'm talking about is not the older sister who was driving first, but the younger sister who appeared on the scene. And I think her sister called her by a shortened form of her name, Betty. All right. However, we have to keep in mind that a critical legal point is that consent or an admission can override the need for probable cause entirely. And what that means is simply if a person says, yes, you can search, or tells the officer affirmatively that they are in possession of drugs and no marijuana medical ID card, you're admitting to committing a crime. When an officer asks under lawful authority, do you have drugs in the vehicle, and the suspect voluntarily replies yes, probable cause is automatically established. The officer does not need additional justification because the suspect's statement itself serves as evidence of a crime. Courts often treat such admissions as highly reliable, since they're made in response to direct questioning by law enforcement. Moreover, courts examine the voluntariness of an admission. If it's given freely and without any coercion, without any force, its weight is significantly higher. Next, let's talk about from a jury perspective. From the juror's standpoint, they must weigh the following things. First, the credibility. Was the suspect's admission made voluntarily, or was it under some duress or coercion? Next, the evidence integration. How do the facts, the observations, the physical evidence, and the admissions all fit together? Finally, intuition versus the fact. Jurors must balance emotional reactions to chaotic scenes like this one with a rigorous analysis of the actual evidence produced at trial. Juries do not operate on mere suspicion. They must ensure the legal standards of proof are met before reaching a verdict. In today's breakdown, we examined how a routine traffic stop turned into a legal mess in Navarre, Florida, from evolving probable cause standards to the weight of a suspect's own admission. This case underscores the delicate balance between police authority and individual rights. What do you think about this case? Make sure to comment below. Please give a like. Make sure to subscribe and come back tomorrow. Remember, this is Advocacy Alchemy. I am Professor Ross. I'll see you tomorrow. Everyone have a good day.